Hey everybody, I'm Dr. DARRYL and welcome to Be Better on Purpose with Dr. DARRYL. Please watch this full and complete video at www.bebetteronpurpose.com, or you can go to our YouTube page and watch it at Be Better on Purpose with Dr. DARRYL. Oh, bless the Lord at all times, and his praises shall continually be in my mouth. My soul shall make its boast in the Lord, and the humble shall hear of it and be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt God's name together, for truly this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Today I have a question for you. Are you blessable? There are certain things God chooses to bless. For one, obedience. And there are things that God refuses to bless. You guessed it, disobedience. But as a person who believes and as a person who wants to feel as though they have a vision from God, it is imperative that you remain blessable. And I'll simply translate it to mean you must adhere to and lead yourself as well as your family and those that God places around you with a certain set of beliefs and behaviors that reflect tenets of biblical scriptures. Your family, your ministry, your business may want to develop specific application of these tenets that set you apart from those that you are around. And it's up to you to embrace the standards set forth in our Bible through the scriptures that we read every day. 2 Chronicles says that the Lord strongly supports those whose hearts are completely His. So let me ask you, how important is it to you that the Lord strongly supports what you are doing? If it is important, then your heart must be completely God's. When you embrace what is important to God, you bring your heart into alignment with His. And when your heart is completely aligned with God, you are blessable. Your core beliefs and behaviors can be divided into two categories, general and specific. And our general beliefs and behaviors are those every believer should adhere to. Things like honesty, integrity, those are things that should be embraced regardless of the nature of any vision that God has given you. And failure to adhere to general standards of honesty and integrity have caused countless and so many people with visions to come apart at the seams. And we all have seen visions damaged by mishandled finances and unresolved relational conflicts. And these two things, along with moral failure, account for just about every failed vision I can think of. Specific beliefs and behavior are specific to our particular vision, and I can't tell you what these would be directly for you, but you will need to figure them out on your own. I decided that all honorariums that people wanted to offer me would be given to an organization that's important to me and not to me directly. An organization like Champions for Christ Christian Church, Be Better on Purpose, Your Relationship Matter, Choose Joy with Tisa, things like that. Those things that are important to me. And there are many other organizations that I have designated funds to be given to that was intended for me directly. But I do this because I believe it's important to know that when I preach the gospel of Jesus, or when I go places and declare the good news of Jesus Christ, I don't need to be paid personally, because God is blessing me in my personal life, and God blessed me in other areas, whereas when I'm delivering the good news, I don't want anybody to be caught up in thinking that it's because of what they're paying me. That's the reason I appeared. It's not what I get in money that makes me appear to preach the gospel. I appear to preach the gospel because I feel in my heart is so important that people hear it, I would do it for free. As a matter of fact, I pay for my own gas to get there, and I do the things that I need to do to get there, because I want to eliminate every excuse possible for people to have, so that they can't have an excuse to say that they didn't want to come or they didn't want to hear because the preacher was getting paid too much money. I know they might sound simple to some, and some people might believe that's an unbelievable stance that people have to take to get people to hear the gospel, but you never know, so I don't want to be a stumbling block to anyone. That's my take on why I do what I do in the form of honorariums. Do you think God strongly support me in that decision? I do. And I know you want the same kind of blessing as you pursue your vision. And it might not be like that. It could be in other ways. But whatever it is, please God in all that you do. Therefore, making yourself blessable. I want you to develop a list of both specific and general beliefs and behavior relevant to each of the visions that you are praying to God for. I want you to develop a list of both general and specific beliefs and behavior relevant to each of your visions. I hope and pray that this video has blessed you, and if it has blessed you, please feel free to share it with your family and your friends. Well, thank you so much for watching Be Better on Purpose with Dr. DARRYL Jones, and we will see you again very soon.